to meet you.
Emerald from Where is the Buzz?
Yes. Nice to meet you.
You're all set? All right. So I love that this is stationed here in New York. As you know, I'm a New Yorker, so definitely the home of the hustle. Did you have the challenge of making sure viewers were interested in a film that was more technical savvy, but still interesting enough that would have a broader, viewer audience?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's why I chose to tell the story the way it is. It's just, it's not a movie that's taking place in a trading room. It's really a quixotic journey that goes across the U.S. and it's these guys that are building this tunnel in the middle of swamps and forests, and it's at the heart of it. It's a journey of rediscovery. I think it's not just about money. I think these people have like kind of a quest. They think it's like the American dream, but it's kind of a perverse American dream, and I think that the movie is also about them like realizing that.
And your cast selection was very interesting. I've seen where Salma Hayek was speaking about this was her first time she had a role, but she played a powerful, independent boss woman on Wall Street. How important was it for you to select her to have that role?
Well, truth be told, I had the awful reflex of having that character being a male in the initial script, and quickly we realized no, it has to be we have to be think out of the box and make her a female character, and Salma was available, and we started talking, and we welcomed her heritage, and we made her a Latin American investor. So I'm really happy that she was so involved in the process. I rewrote a lot of the lines from the discussions and from defining who her character is.
Well, great selection. I think it's important for representation purposes to have a Mexican American woman play such boss role, especially in these times.
I totally agree.
Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to seeing the film.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, and a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, pleasure to meet you too.
Great. Thank you so much. So do you. I love the scarf. I just want to know, what was the preparation for making a film such as this, or being a part of it, should I say?
Well, I play Mark Vega in the Hummingbird Project, which is the engineer who helps build the fiber optic line. So I was really fortunate. The guy who actually does that for a living was on set. I got to train with his team. We got to use his equipment, and the crew that you see in the movie are real diggers.
Wow.
So it really had a real environment, and it was a real pleasure to learn about this world that I had no idea about.
And how was it working with such a dynamic cast?
It was unbelievable. Oscar Nguyen, our director, is an Oscar-nominated director. And when he offered me the role, I couldn't believe how open he was, how communicative he was. And then working with Alex, Jesse, and Salma Hayek, it was great. You realized all those people, just like on Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul or even on the Marvel Universe, all these people are on top of their game, are just as professional on camera as they are off camera.
Yeah.
So, you can be really talented and really nice. That's what you learn. Yeah.
Were there any tips that they gave you coming on to the film?
No, there wasn't really any tip. What was amazing is we had long camera. The camera was like far off, right? We were in the middle of the forest, and the director would yell action, and we would be arguing about high frequency and all that kind of stuff. Then you hear cut, and it's just Jesse and I in the middle of the forest, and you hear the wind, you hear the icy river, and you hear like Mother Nature doesn't give a damn about all these crazy things that we worry about all the time.
That must have been a really awesome experience.
It was absolutely awesome. It makes you not want to get on your phone for a while.
Well, thank you so much for your time, and best of luck to you moving forward in any future films you're in. Thank you so much. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. Hi, I would just love to know, what was your experience working with such a dynamic cast?
Well, we were working in Canada, in Quebec, and so some of the cast was like Quebecois, speaking English, which was very impressive, obviously, because it's their second language, or they have an accent they're hiding. Some of the cast was Scandinavian, Alex Skarsgård, or Latin American, Salma Hayek, and so it was a really kind of international group. And it was really interesting every day to kind of experience different people from different places, and also like bringing up their perspective to this very American story of these cousins who try to basically beat the stock market by building a line underground for under half the country.
Sure. And what made you decide that this was the role for you?
I think I don't want to give too much away, but when you see the movie, you see like the characters dealing with this like severe existential crisis that's kind of revealed halfway through the movie. And so I love the story. It's about like the absurd lengths people go to in the name of greed, but I also really loved my character because he's struggling against himself to achieve this ridiculous goal.
Sure. And now, without giving too much away, how was it working with Salma's character, who was a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more, I would say, kind of controlling in that aspect?
Yeah, you know, Salma Hayek's like a very iconic person. She's somebody that transcends just being an actress, and so, you know, our characters are really intimidated by her, and it wasn't hard because she's already this kind of very powerful presence. Yes, yes, yes.
Thank you so much for your time, and best of luck to you in future films. Thank you so much.